Hello, Year of the Snake people. Welcome to Three Crows Runes. Today we are doing Integrating Light and Shadow. So we're going to start with a card from the White Light Oracle. This is going to represent the light part of you that you are presenting to the world and that you are trying to embody. And the card from the Phantomwise Tarot, which I'm about to draw, which is going to represent the part of you that you are maybe embarrassed to show, or that you've been hiding, or that you've been sort of shoving aside, but that you need to embrace and include in order to be whole. So let's start by looking at those. Archon Barbello. So this is basically tapping into the pure, untainted light that will always heal you. Like, this is basically keeping access to that. Basically, being able to keep access to the pure light that will always just purely heal you, and just sort of moving forward into the world with that. You just want to shine, which, who doesn't? This is a good aspiration. However, you do have a shadow, and we're going to need to include that in order for this to be even more meaningful. You're not getting rid of this by doing this. So let's see what it is you're not getting rid of, even though you want to. The Nine of Wands. So there is a part of you that wants to be prepared for every contingency. Contingency, is that the word I'm looking for? You want to be prepared for anything, and it stresses you out. But you're just like, you are going to make sure that, you're going to get everything. And so it's hard to surrender for you to that, because there's always something. There's always something, and you need to comfort this part of you. That you may have a cure-all, but you don't actually have a cure-all for this worry that is always following you. So you need to acknowledge and include this as part of what you're healing. So with the light, and maybe just listen to it, because it needs you to listen. Sometimes that's all it needs, is to feel heard. But I don't see any of the cards or things that are talking about feeling heard. But this definitely needs to feel heard. I mean, sometimes the shadow is an inner child kind of thing, and you need to be comforting that. Or inner cub, if that is preferable. So your central issue is, Black Tourmaline runes, very nice rune set. Some of them are in landscape format, but that's okay. So right now your situation is you are feeling like you can't move forward on your journey. Your journey is sort of ground to a bit of a halt, and it's because you're having to deal with this. And you're not going to be able to move forward without dealing with this. I really think this is going to be a comforting kind of thing. This is like, use this to comfort this aspect of self, because you're going to let it feel heard, and then you're going to let it feel comforted, and that's going to help you. But I digress. Leading up to this moment where things are like, either I have to go forward inwardly, or I can't go forward at all. Leading up to this, we have Kaunaz, which is the rune of the torch. It's the fire. It's something that starts small like an ember and goes into a blaze. So it looks like this has really... It's like it's inflamed. It's something that you've sort of ignored, and now it's something that you can't ignore. It also is something that you're finally turning your focus on. You've finally expanded enough, because the light is helping you purify everything else. It's helping to cleanse and to heal everything else. Suddenly you've hit upon this, and this is something that you finally are seeing, and you're like, okay, you are seen. I need to deal with this, and I'm not going to move forward until I do. So I'm going to move forward inwardly until I do, so that I can deal with this. What is going to help you is see it, illuminate it. You have a lot of light right now, so illuminate this completely. Like, really pay attention to what this part of you is telling you. This worry that you have to be ready for everything, with all these contingency plans and with all these things in place. That it's like a rigging. It's like makeshift. So you have to, like, everything is like. It's so stressful, but just illuminate this and let it feel seen, let it feel heard, and give it the comfort of this light. What isn't going to help is this is a lot of emotion, and that's kind of hard, because you're always producing. It's like water. It's this flow, and it's this constant flow, and it worries you because it's not as easy, because it's continually replaced. It's the river. So it's like this constant flow. So bring yourself back up into, no, I see you, I hear you, I will comfort you. You are comforted, you are safe. And once you get through that, your outcome is really good because you will feel stronger than you ever have before. You will feel more protective, not in like a shoving aside kind of way, but you'll be able to move forward seeing this part of you as a friend, because this part of you is really concerned for you and is doing this for you because it wants you to be safe. So moving forward together, this is sort of another officer in your regiment of keeping you safe, and you're giving it the ear and the attention that it needs, and also the light that it needs. So you're going to feel strong. It's the Urus, it's the Wild Ox, it's strength and health and groundedness, and you will be able to move forward more strongly than you were before. So that, snake people, is your reading for integrating light and darkness. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.